Have you ever wondered what it's like to actually complete the 26.2-mile course? On today's show, my co-anchor Pina Chen is going to be speaking with one of the Boston Marathon runners, Joe Sobalo Jr.
Hi, Joe. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What inspired you to run the Boston Marathon?
Actually, I was at a meeting with the assistant dean of the college, Dow DeLuca, about 4 months ago, and I've been running a little bit, maybe 5-6 miles, a few times a week, and he was telling me his experience about running the marathon. He's done it 12 times, and 3 years in a row he ran in 3 marathons, 3 weeks in a row, and just really got me inspired, and that's what got me started, and then I just started training from there.
Have you any previous experience?
I ran track in high school, cross country, some 5Ks, 10Ks, and I've always been, in shape and done martial arts my whole life and things like that. But this is quite a different experience in training.
How did you train for the marathon? How did you prepare for the race?
Basically, picking up your mileage every week. So I went from 5 to 7 miles to 9 to 11 every week, picking up 2 miles. Running 3 times a week, maybe 5 miles, 6 miles in one time would be that long run. And then basically eating healthy foods, trying to discover what works for your body and what doesn't work, getting the right equipment, and things like that.
And how long did you prepare for the whole marathon?
I prepared about 4 months. Really, you should prepare about 6 months, I would say, at least, or all year round. But next year I'm going to run it again, and I'll probably train all year, so it should be a much different race for me.
How long did you take to finish the whole course this time?
It took me 4 hours and 19 minutes. Basically, within halfway running through the race, I knew that I wasn't going to get to my personal goal, which was about 3:30. I started getting really bad cramps in my hamstrings. The race, as you know, starts at 481 feet, so it's a long downhill. And then when you get to Heartbreak Hill, there's a lot of hills there. So it really takes a toll on your body, and that's what you have to get used to. So the best way to train is to train on hills and train on the actual course, which I ran twice. Longest run I did was about 21 miles.
Are you satisfied with your records?
Very happy for where I've gotten, and actually in the race, one of the reasons I'm running for the New England Patriots Charitable Foundation, so we raise money for youth. I was one of 19 on the team, and I raised personally $3,600, and our whole team raised $80,000, which goes to youth that are underprivileged and can't afford college. So that I'm very happy about, and at the end you get a medal, and these emotions come over you, and you can't. For finishing a marathon, there's no feeling in the world like it. So.
Nice, and you're also planning to run next year, right?
I'm planning to run next year, yes.
How did you feel about the whole marathon this time?
I felt great, actually. Up to mile 15, and the fans and the people pushing you along the way, calling you, and everybody handing you, like the whole way I ate, oranges and Twizzlers and jelly beans and all this kind of stuff to try to stay energized and keep my body going. And Gatorade and water, and everybody just there and supporting you. They had medics every 4 or 5 miles, so you can't ask for more.
And what came to your mind first when you first crossed the finish line? My body stopped, and I was just thankful to be at the end. And I was searching for a place to sit, and you have to go through this certain method of, you just go get the Mylar and cover up and stay warm, and then go get your medal. And then actually I had to get wheelchaired to the medic at the end, because my body was just, resting and turned to stone. So basically I was there for about a half an hour, and they took care of me, and I felt better after that. But have you ever thought to give up during the race?
No, I never thought to give up. I did have to stop the medic once to get them spray Bengay in my legs to try to kill the pain a little bit. But I knew I had to get to the end. There was no giving up. I would not stop. That did not cross my mind.
do you have any expectations for you to run next year?
Next year, if everything goes well and I keep training, I can actually qualify, and qualifying now is about 3:05, and that's about 7.5-minute miles. I think I can do it. If not, I'll totally crush my record if I can keep away cramps. And a big part of it is eating the right foods and knowing what shoes to wear. And so there's a lot that goes into it. So if I can do it correctly, it should be a great race.
For those who are considering to run the marathon but hasn't, made up their mind, what do you want to say to them?
I want to say, do it. It's the best experience you'll ever have in your life. The Boston Marathon is the most prestigious marathon in the world, and just the fans and the people and the people that run it, it's all ages, all sizes. They're all running for different causes, for charities, and just for becoming a better person themselves. So it's quite amazing.
All right, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
joining us.
Thank you.